It's the Imperfect Gardener, gardening for weight loss. And I have had a long day today. It's about 9:15, well, and it is, May 27th or something like that, yeah. I wanted to do a quick update. My knees have been tired, and my knees have been pretty sore, and I've been having to take some ibuprofen. But I've just been doing a lot of stretching throughout the day. I'll just kind of stop and stretch back my legs and things like that, try to keep them mobile and moving. And I've been taking some ibuprofen, try not to take too much of it, but just enough to, get me by and make sure my knees aren't too swollen. I did get a little bit too much sun this weekend after that wonderful thing I said about not getting too much sun. It's just there was so much to do Saturday. Sunday we were with family out on a boat and more sun there. And then Monday, doing a little more work in the garden. And at the beginning of the summer, it's hard on me. So I kind of woke up Monday night with a bit of a headache that I know was from the sun. My arms, my poor little arms, got kind of red and little bumps on them from the sun. But it's okay because, hey, I'm excited. My garden's looking pretty good. I'm going to show you what I did tonight. I worked today. I came home. Oh, we got mosquitoes going on out here. Whew, I got to get in soon. Came home from work. Had to go visit some people. And then went over to my sister's for her birthday. Time I got home, and it was about 8:40. And, 8:45 maybe. And I said, it's late, but it's still light outside. And I want to get out there and do at least something in the garden today. So what I did is I just came out, I grabbed my hoe, and I got it out here. It's been raining for 2 days. So yesterday I couldn't do anything in the garden. It was pouring rain. So the rain has been wonderful for the garden. But I wanted to come out and at least do something this evening. So I did something easy. I grabbed my hoe, and I'll show you what I did over here. Whoop, I turned you around too quick. All of these rows here where you see the black dirt are right here. Okay, I just came out with my hoe, and all of these this is lettuce coming up right here. There's radishes, more, I think I got Swiss chard down there, and some kale, spinach, stuff like that. This is all starting to come up, and there's lots of weeds starting to grow, but the plants are still so small that I don't want to weed these plants out yet, like right around the lettuce because it's so tight. And I'm going to have to really get down there and pull each little thing out. I'm going to wait till they get a little bigger. But what I realized I could do easily is just come out here and rake the edges of all of these. So that's what I did. This down here, you can see, if I get up close, see how there's just little tiny weeds all over right here. And so that's all I did for each of these things. Some of them had more weeds than this does right here, actually. But I just came and I just took my hoe, very simply coming along here, taking my time and just not hitting my plants and just coming along and just shaving off some of these weeds. Oops, I'm sorry. Darn those mosquitoes. It's time to go in. But just kind of mixing around the weeds. If you do that, the sun will come out tomorrow and those little weeds will die before they get big. And then just kind of pressing the soil back with the hoe into place. Boom, boom, boom. Into my little raised bed, how I like it. So I just came out here to this evening and I did the edges of this row over here. See, whoops, I went too fast. Sorry, I hate when I do that. And then the edges of this row down here, where I got lettuce coming up over here, and all the way down here on that side. So just 2 rows, just going around doing the edges. I pulled out a couple of big weeds around a few of the plants, but mostly just doing around the edges. And I probably only worked 20 minutes or something out here. And just kind of walking through the garden, looking at what's growing. It's getting kind of dark, you can't see much, but all these plants out here, I got, what do I have out here now? We got mosquitoes, and we got pepper plants. One of those has flowers on it, woohoo! Pepper plants, and way down there, I got celery. And then, over here, there's stuff like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. I don't want to do a whole garden tour right now. And then way down at the end, all my tomatoes that are growing down there. Got them nice and spread out this year. So they'll have lots of room to grow. And then way down at the very end of the garden, there's still space that has to be planted. So we'll be working on that this weekend. My son's going to rake up those rows for me tomorrow, and then we'll get everything put in there. But it's rained a couple of days. And so the ground is really good for getting out the It's rained a couple of days, so there's lots of mosquitoes. And the ground is really good for pulling the weeds out and that kind of thing. So anyway, that's what I did this evening. I'll turn around and let you look at me again. I actually came right out here. I'm still wearing what I had on this morning. I got a skirt on and a t-shirt. It's a comfy skirt, but I came out and I worked out here for about 20-25 minutes, and that's it for tonight. You know, it was a long day. I didn't have much time, but I at least got out in the garden and did something. And after being out here about 20 minutes, the mosquitoes have found me. So I need to get in the house before I'm eaten alive. Oop, there's another one. Sorry. Oh my goodness, they're getting everywhere. So anyway, that's just a little update. You know, I'm just trying to move a little bit each day. Oh, I forgot about not saying Did I say a lot? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm really going to work on not saying anymore. I did it tons in my first video. So I'll be working on that so I don't bore you to death. Oh, I just said instead of But we'll get there. And I'm excited. The garden's looking good, and I'm getting a little movement out here, and even just standing out here. God, what good exercise it is to stand out and let the mosquitoes come at you, because you have to keep moving, dodging, and slapping. That's a little aerobic exercise if you stand there long enough, right? So get out in your garden, do a little bit of work each day, and take care of it, and have fun gardening. Oop, I got to turn you back around because I can't see my button. Now it's really getting dark. Time for bed.